Dr. Smith, Dr. Stipp.
God. God. What's that?
Well, there you have it, Dr. Smith. I'm afraid that was quite an introduction to military life.
God, George, I've never seen anything like it. That wasn't surgery. What the hell were we doing in there?
We were doing the best we can with what we have. Now try to get some rest. We're not through. You saw all those head wounds, arms and upper bodies? Yeah, well, apparently Burnside sent the men up a hill, wave after wave, against concentrated fortified firepower. It was a slaughter. And this is just the beginning. This is just the men who could actually get to the wagon. The rest will drag in as best they can, most of them walking all the way from Fredericksburg. By the time they get here, their wounds will be infected, crawling with maggots. Mostly we just make them comfortable and watch them die.
But George, we didn't even treat their wounds. We just sawed off arms and legs.
That is all we can do. Mrs. Ropes and her nurses take care of the other wounds. Now we have to do the amputations because they require surgery. We have to sew them up when we're done.
But these
now,
arms...
the amputations aren't surgery. I used to try to be delicate, carefully saw through the bone, but I think you know by now that doesn't work with these instruments. I found the best thing to do is just saw away as fast as you can. You get a cleaner cut that way. Fewer jagged edges, and you get done faster before the chloroform wears off.
Yes, I noticed you were careful about how long you kept the cotton on the cone, and you kept some under the cone longer than others.
Yeah, you know, when I first started, when was that? A month ago? Seems like years. Anyway, the second amputation woke up while I was still sawing. Started screaming and thrashing about, made a real hash of it. So the next time, I gave a good dose so that wouldn't happen again. I spent 15 minutes doing a beautiful sew-up on a dead man. Too much chloroform.
My God. Well, how do you know how much to use?
Well, you don't, really. I try to look at the man. If he's big and muscular, I give more. If he's small, I give less. Most of the time, I guess right.
Why don't we know more? It's just a waste. And who was that little man that carried off the leftovers, and where did he take them?
Oh, that's Jimmy. Well, he's actually a recovering patient. He takes the severed arms and legs and he throws them out a window into the backyard. You'll see quite a pile of them out there after a heavy day like today. Then they're taken away and buried, I'm told.
You mentioned the matron. What was her name? She impressed me as a remarkable woman.
Oh, she is quite remarkable. Now, her name is Ropes, Hannah Ropes. She comes from good stock. Her great friend is Senator Summers, and she's got other friends in high places.
I think I'll always remember her standing in that doorway as those wounded and dying men came in. Face filled with sympathy, handing out those hot brandy slings to each man as if he were her own son. Such sweet compassion.
Oh, she's got that all right, but she's also got a will of steel. She got the last steward and administrator fired, and she went all the way to Secretary of War Stanton to do it.
Really?
Yeah, really. It seems the steward was stealing provisions, selling them for his own profit. There were the men practically starving, and Dr. Clark wouldn't face him down, so Mrs. Ropes did. But most of all, she's a damn fine nurse. I'd be lost without her.
I was also impressed with that feisty young nurse, the one that assisted us during surgery. Apparently she's just arrived as well.
Oh, you mean Miss Alcott?
Yeah.
Yes, You know, I doubt that she had ever seen a naked man before today, but there she was, stripping them down, bathing them, joking with them to keep their spirits up. I think Louisa Alcott is going to be a good one.
My God. I'm exhausted.